Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and well, it looks like we are finally going to start to see those legendary cosmetics roll in for the Stranger Things characters, which will allow us to change them into different people. Now, this is a video I intended to make a couple of days ago, but then, stop the presses. Dead by Daylight came in with the announcement of Resident Evil, and everything shifted focus and importance, so we had to talk about Resident Evil, at least for a couple of days. Now we're back on track, talking about the things that were found in the mid-chapter patch public test build. I mentioned this with the Crypt TV skins video, that the data miners went looking around to see what future content clues there were in the files, and they found some descriptions for some new Stranger Things cosmetics. Most notably, there's a legendary skin coming for Steve, which will allow you to change him into Jonathan Byers. Now, the set here, they're listed as the Moment of Truth collection. Oh, voice crack. Moment of Truth collection for Steve and Nancy. The Steve is a legendary cosmetic that says Jonathan Byers. As Nancy and Jonathan attempt to expose the Hawkins Lab's secret operations, they must admit first what deteriorated their relationship and how to fix it. And then Nancy comes with this cosmetic that's listed as very rare and called the Impulsive Activist, with the same description. So it looks like there is an upcoming collection for Stranger Things cosmetics, and we are finally going to get a legendary. Now, the idea of legendary skins coming for the Stranger Things characters is nothing new to me. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that back around Halloween, I put out a video speculating that they were going to make an announcement on that special Halloween weekend stream, in which they had the actor who plays Dustin Henderson, Dusty Buns, Gaten Matarazzo, came for a special stream on Dead by Daylight's channel. And I thought that they were going to make this announcement about legendary skins then, and they did not. But better late than never, it is here. And now that we have that first brick in place with this Jonathan Byers skin for Steve, I am truly hoping that they're going to build on this and bring even more characters from the Stranger Things universe into Dead by Daylight. Oh, and I should also note that none of this is official information in any way. This is all just in speculation based on what the data miners' findings. They found this text with the descriptions of these outfits in the files, so just be aware that this is not official and may not even happen at all. I do think it is going to happen, but be aware this is not official info. I do have a breakdown of the individual pieces for this Jonathan Byers cosmetic. It's listed as the head is a careless hairstyle, a longer, messier hairstyle. The torso is the quick grab-and-go jacket. Traveling with only the bare essentials, Jonathan piles on thick woolen layers to keep warm, no matter the weather or destination. And the legs are the well-worn denims, a pair of worn-out jeans that he has been wearing for years without giving it a second thought. And while we don't have any models, we don't know what they look like, we merely have the descriptions of text from the files. I think most likely that this picture here of Nancy and Jonathan may reflect what cosmetics we're getting. Just my guess, though, I have no idea. Since this is described as a legendary skin, I would say that the typical price point, the 1,485 Oryx cells, is going to be how much it's going to cost to change your Steve into Jonathan. And for that price, I just come back with this question again: are we going to get a separate voice? I believe personally that it's fair to ask Dead by Daylight to please give separate voice lines for these other characters. Since they are different people, can we have different voices for them? I believe you can do that, because that you would be able to change the voice of a character based on the cosmetic that they pick, because you do that already when people pick between Frank and Julie for the Legion, right? They have a different set of sounds based on what character they equip, no? So couldn't the same thing happen with survivors? I really believe that we deserve, for this additional cost, that we deserve some new voices at the very least. I mean, Jonathan, I guess you can get away with him sounding like Steve, but you know, if we're gonna expand this project and put a larger cast of characters from Stranger Things into Dead by Daylight, nobody wants a Hopper that screams like Steve. I'm gonna be real, right? Look, I got it all figured out here in this pandemic where celebrities aren't able to do conventions and stuff. They're doing these things called cameos online. Watch, look here. You want to put Bob from Stranger Things into Dead by Daylight? Easy. We just go on Cameo, and for the low price of $295, you can hire him. And instead of getting him to say happy birthday or congratulations on your wedding or give you a pep talk, you could just say, hey, Sean Astin, can you just give us like some screams and grunts of pain and the deepest scream that you can imagine, like a meat hook going through your chest, and just record that, and then boom, you got voice lines for $300, right? No? Look, we can even get Alexi. Alexi's even cheaper. Alexi's $70. We can get Slurpee sipping Alexi for $70. Let's do this. Come on. I know right now there's some behavior audio engineer who's rolling their eyes right now, but it's just a thought. But this idea of rounding out the Stranger Things universe with more characters just has me ecstatic. This is a great first step to bring Jonathan in. Now, who else could we get? I think obviously all of the junior high school kids are off the table. I believe they're around 14 in season 3, so that's going to be a no-go. We're never going to see Will or Mike or 11. None of the kids are going to make it. So it's going to have to be everybody who is at least Steve and Nancy's age or older. The one who's on the cusp, and I didn't even really realize she was on the cusp. I thought she was the same age as Steve, but I guess she's a year younger, is Robin. I honestly believe that they probably would have put Robin out in this collection if she wasn't 17 years old. But we're going to probably have to wait until season 4 of Stranger Things comes out and they age all of the characters in the show, and then just give me Scoops Ahoy Robin. Just say Robin dug out her old Scoops Ahoy outfit out of her closet. She's 18, 19, however old they're making these characters now, and put her in Dead by Daylight, please. Robin's #1. Bring me Robin. Then I think the other characters that obviously the fans would want would be Hopper. Change Steve into Hopper, but you got to give me that voice. You got to give me updated voices, please. Then Joyce, change Nancy into Joyce. Bob, we mentioned already there with the Sean Astin cameo voice. Barb would be another option that we could get. Billy, those characters would all be on the table for characters who could come into Dead by Daylight. And I really don't think that there may be a thought that we would oversaturate the game with Stranger Things characters, but I really don't think that that's the case. I don't find that we see, a lot of Steve and Nancy's as it is right now. So who cares if we have a lobby full of Stranger Things characters? Just do it. Do it up. Give it to us. We want it. Stranger Things fans are all on board with this, I'm sure. Even for Demogorgon, if they could figure out a way to do it and turn the demo into the Tom Bruce / Meat Monster, I'd love to see that. That's probably a little bit more complicated, but I would love to see that come in. It would make me much happier than Loogie Gorgon, what we got the last time. But anyway, I digress. So that's all I have for today. What do you think about the idea of Jonathan Byers coming into Dead by Daylight? What do you think about the idea of these legendary Stranger Things skins that we can change characters into other people? How do you feel about the value for the price we're paying? Do you believe that we deserve to have a whole set of separate vocals for these characters? I want to hear from you. Give me your thoughts on the whole subject and what characters you would like to see. Again, knowing that anybody who is a minor is off the table, off limits. Who do you want to see come into Dead by Daylight from the Stranger Things universe? As always, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell notification so you don't miss a video. And don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.